Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, all U.S. Constitution protects all lives matter movement out there. Good morning to our dear President, Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance, and the rest of his cabinet. And a shout out to my dear friends in Philadelphia, all my other homeboys down there, Big Chop, Joey, Wags, all the rest of them. We're going to win this one. Don't worry. The trial is coming up soon, and we're going to see exactly what's going on. And I'm going to love it. Southern District of New York has been covering up a lot of stuff. Now we'll see what these judges and these corrupt prosecutors under Preet Bharara and Damian Williams was up to. Title 552A is coming to fruition. And their little, life cycle is going to get them taken down the highway, because it's my way and the U.S. Constitution's way that all these people will go on the wayside. You know what I mean? It's called U.S. Constitution, 7th and 14th Amendment. They are coming for you. And we're going to see exactly where Black Lives Matter and their allies sit with that, since they pulled a wildcat strike in the Hunts Point terminal market back in 2020. And also we'll see exactly who, in fact, is responsible for impeding interstate trade and commerce amongst the Hunts Point terminal market public safety and its, leadership. We will see this. This will definitely come out. And Mayor Mondani, we will see exactly what his Human Rights Commission says when they have to apply the right to work law, right to earn wages, and a fair hearing, which was never afforded to Kevin Rizzoli, United States Navy veteran, disabled, and an ex-felon. So again, we're going to see exactly what's going on, and we're going to push, because they pushed and covered up numerous cases. And I mean numerous cases while in the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Illegally, and I was under a U.S. Navy border, not a federal indictment, which is a totally different standards of law. It's called the Uniform Code of Military Justice. And we're going to see exactly how the discrimination was given, and how, why, and where, and who approved such. Because there's only one person who is authorized at that time to approve it, was Barack Hussein Obama and Joseph Biden, the vice president and president, and Carvajal, the BOP director, Kathleen Hawke Sawyer, and others, which have been covering up the FOIA request for many years now. Why is that? It's because of the genocide accusations that are being levied towards the Obama-Biden administrations under the directions of Carvajal as the BOP director, which proves, beyond a reasonable doubt, discrimination against Italian Americans, Sicilian Americans, housed in the Bureau of Prisons, who were targeted not only for being Italians and Sicilians, but for being Roman Catholics. This is proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and this is a First Amendment vested U.S. constitutional right. You have a right to your religion, freedom of choice, and freedom of speech. First Amendment. And Eighth Amendment is a right to be free from cruel and unusual punishment. 14th Amendment, due process of law. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we the people, for the people, by the people, are up in the courts, and U.S. Constitution protects all lives matter founder Kevin Rizzoli is spearheading such with full knowledge of the law and also full knowledge of what was going on in the BOP firsthand. Just like my friend Chop at Philadelphia and my friends that were in FTC Philadelphia after they were moved out of FCI Ferreton, New Jersey, where they have the unit called Sierra Unit 5, the rat unit. Those rats play what they call life cycle. So again, their little illegal intrusion devices and stuff, we already know what's going on, and we are very well versed in obtaining such release of documents since Title V was enacted by Congress for an open government and not to be decided by one person alone, a judge, because a judge cannot decide that. It has to be done by a jury of your peers. And Apprendi versus New Jersey, a United States Supreme Court decision, states a jury must be impaneled when the punishment exceeds the individual norm. That is the truth, beyond a reasonable doubt. And an agency cannot make a law policy to suit itself, and that was in Wilkinson versus Dotson, another landmark decision by the U.S. Supreme Court. And remember one thing: criminal standards of law set the standard for civil law. They set the guidance. And under Diaz versus Gates, it set the guidance to apply RICO Act, civil RICO, to law enforcement agents who act in unison and in concert with one another to violate a vested U.S. constitutional right to future wages by manufacturing false reports that would put you in prison and alter a judge's verdict. Thank you very much, and ladies and gentlemen, stand strong. When it comes time for a hearing, I request all the Teamsters that are out there listening, all the Teamster truckers, all your independent truckers, to come to 500 Pearl Street, and let's lay down and let's see how much problems they would give us. Let's see how much problems, because we don't burn flags. We are the American flag. We are the few, the proud, the brave, who serve our country, our one nation that is under God. So again, come and support. I will let you know, and I will also let the Teamster International Office know too. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and God bless. There will be a notice put up at numerous truck stops throughout the country once such hearing is there. And if you're in New York area, please come out and support the application of the newly enacted FMSCA policy that is being challenged and being applied. Thank you very much.